Who doesn't love a good feel good story? You know what I mean? It must be me only because maybe because I'm a Scorpio. Scorpios like revenge. I don't know if the zodiac thing is true, but every single time I read about Scorpios, I read about how much we love to see somebody squirm or somebody like actually annihilated. And so I love reading stories like these. And so here we go. I went Mike Tyson on him. Homeowner speaks out after giving illegal alien death gang member major beatdown after catching him in the act. And look at the aftermath of his home invader to the right. Reminds me of somebody. So Sal, a concerned homeowner, um, was invaded. So his home was invaded in California. He was burglarized, and so Sal Mercado. I'm not Bostonian, by the way. New York. Okay, so Sal Mercado pulled into the driveway of his Oak Park home on April 1st to find a car parked out in front and two burglars inside his home. And that's when his flight or fight instincts kicked in. For Mercado, it was clearly the former. And so the homeowner rushed inside where he confronted one suspect and allegedly delivered a staggering, I'm going to throw in Mike Tyson blow, before the suspect could get up and flee the area, being driven away in a getaway car. And here's Sal, quote unquote, he starts to go through the side of me to get out of the house. But I went, bam! What is he? He's Batman with the right cross and went down onto the grass of the front yard, picked himself up and ran to the car, Mercado recalled in an interview with KABC TV after the harrowing incident. Okay, so basically, the guy that looks like a sloth from the Goonies now ended up wasn't so fortunate because he beat the shit out of him. So Sal gave him a major beatdown before deputies arrived on the scene. And here, let's watch Sal's story. And I love Sal. Oh my God, Sal is the shit. Sal ain't taking no shit from nobody.
Beaten to a pulp by a furious homeowner in Oak Park. The alleged robber, part of a ring of so-called crime tourists who travel from South America to California to burglarize homes. Our Leo Star spoke with a homeowner who foiled one such robbery.
I swung the door open. He's a few feet behind it in the foyer inside my home. That split second, I don't even know if he said anything, but I just went, bam. I'm a lefty. Went, bam. He went backwards, stumbled.
Sal Mercado laying into a suspect who broke into his Ventura County Oak Park home around 7 o'clock Friday night. Sal startled entering his home, coming face to face with the suspect. Sal's first reaction, deliver blow after blow.
He starts to go through the side of me to get out of the house, and I went bam with the right cross, and he went down onto the grass on the front yard, picked himself up and ran to the car.
Suddenly, Sal confronts a second suspect inside of his home, this man, Alexis Arangas, whose face is battered and bruised after Sal punched and tussled with him.
I just went again with the left, bam, with the right, bam.
So you went Mike Tyson on him?
Oh, I wish I had Mike Tyson, yeah. But yes, I went Mike Tyson on him. Right then and there, he stumbled, went at him again, then he fell on the grass as he stumbled coming out of the house.
Sal says he was in a fight or flight mode as he tackled Alexis, preventing him from reaching the getaway car. Sal says as the driver of the getaway car then sped off with the first suspect who entered his home in the passenger seat, he screamed for neighbors to dial 911. Suddenly, Sal says, Alexis managed to get up and he pummeled him again.
Just tackled him and shoved him into the bushes of the side of my house because he was all bloodied. And my whole arm was bloody.
Police arriving, arresting Alexis. Sal feels lucky his family was not home when the bandits broke in.
Sitting here chatting with Sal, I asked him, now that he's calm and he's cool and he's thought about what happened, whether he would do it again. Sal?
I'd do it again. Well, the thought was, I got this guy. I'm going to catch him. I want to make sure he gets prosecuted. I want to make sure that to hold him down till the cops get here because our government's not doing enough to fight crime. So my mentality was, don't let this guy escape. And I was very fortunate. I was blessed that there were no weapons. That was after the facts. The police said they found no weapons.
Alexis is behind bars, facing felony first-degree residential burglary and conspiracy charges. Leo Stallworth, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Now, to the outrage of people that protect criminals, including the local DAs, this man got sick and tired of his truck being broken into. He had to actually replace 8 windows on his truck until he decided to come up with a plan. New Orleans man rigs his truck with a flashbang after getting fed up with break-ins. So it took this guy 8 times of getting his truck like destroyed, and it costing him a lot of money to keep fixing it to come up with this plan. Now watch this. And his ass was on fire. We get to see the sweet revenge in slow motion. Oh my God, I love it. This is great. Okay, so the owner of the truck was sick and tired. He wishes to remain anonymous. You know why? Because the stupid asses running these cities and whatever areas and locations of our country actually will prosecute you for setting up some kind of booby trap, trying to protect your property and protecting your belongings. So basically, the owner of the truck, who wished to remain anonymous, said that he was sick of seeing these thieves get away without facing any consequences. His quote unquote line says here, I don't want this guy to die for what he did. I do. Maybe I'm sick. Maybe I'm psychopathic. All right. But I don't want him to just be able to smash and grab and run away. You probably didn't get hurt that bad, but it wasn't pleasant, and it might deter him and his friends, and tell other people not to do it, because without something like this, there's no consequence because they're not getting arrested. Well, it seems to have worked, because as soon as the flashbang detonated, it destroyed this guy's retinas, from what I heard. But the New Orleans police issued a statement. While we understand the frustrations of our citizens having with crime, rigging an explosive device to detonate inside a vehicle is illegal and a bad idea. Not only is there a risk of injury to yourself and others, there could be serious legal ramifications for everyone involved. Please call your district station or Crime Stoppers to report illegal activity. Well, here in Long Island, here's an example. Okay. Every single day, I go on Nextdoor once in a while, and every single day people are posting Ring videos of catalytic converters being stolen from their cars. It goes on day and night and day. Every time I hear something outside my window in the middle of the night, or I see the lights of a car, I immediately run to the window, because everyone's getting their catalytic converters stolen. It's countrywide, by the way, not just New York. And so because the leadership basically has failed us, letting these criminals out after like getting arrested for crimes, shoplifting. If you shoplift like $1,000 worth of stuff, you're out with a slap on the wrist 5 minutes later. You know, people like Sal and this dude with the flashbang, God bless him. I really think that's actually funny. I have a sick sense of humor. I like seeing people get what's coming to them, if you know what I mean. This is actually a very smart idea. But I'm not advocating that. Don't go ahead and do that, because you might have the police angry at you because they're telling you not to do that. Okay, I'll see you guys all soon, and so long.